Greetings, I'm Sir Vainglory, and welcome to part 22 of my playthrough the Kolomak campaign as the Germans in Graviteam Tactics Meuse Front. This is the Predators in the Mist DLC. So we're about to move into the 0300 hours turn on the 13th September 1943. Now, this turn, we only had the one battle and it was up here, and it turned out to be quite inconvenient. I was trying to move infantry up, SPGs up, so that we could bring this Tank Regiment HQ into this position to support this company here and the two Tigers that we've got attached up here. But the battle obviously stymied any movement. Other than that, nothing happened. These guys are now weak. Machine guns are probably all broken. I wonder, during the battle, these guys deployed in prepared positions that an armoured car company had used before. And when I tried to move the infantry out during the battle, some of them seemed to get stuck in the dugouts or the prepared positions. So I wonder if they've shown up after the battle somehow as casualties. Anyway. Let's end the turn. So, 300 hours, 13 September. The number of SS Reich armoured vehicles, number of tanks is unknown. 15 self-propelled guns, 10 50mm, 16 75mm anti-tank guns. The 223rd Infantry Division had 1 50mm and 7 75 anti-tank guns. Alright. Let's see what happens with the repairs and the like. Exhausted. A breakdown's not what I was after. One of the tanks in there did suffer a mechanical failure during the battle. Some rearming going on there. Repair, rearm, repair. I wonder if that's guns being repaired. Don't want you digging in there. I would like you to move forward. I'd like you to actually push up there, put some pressure on these guys. The 734th we know is pretty weak. In fact, it should be almost non-existent based on the sort of casualties that we saw inflicted on it and the few men that they threw into the recent battles. Anyway, let's have a look at this. I wonder if I pull back, rather than trying to move up into here and just keep butting heads with the enemy advances. If I leave these guys here to dig in, pull back the 7th, because if they get isolated and I lose the Tigers, I'm not going to be happy. Pull you back to there. And just make this our front line. Still need to get you into range for them. So how about if I pull you back to there, and then you shift across to here, because if the 7th make it down to that position, then you can look after the tanks in both of those companies. The Stugs, we cancel that, we just have you defend. Then I would like you forward into there. That makes sense. Shift you to there, you up to there. You pull back. Could put you there instead. I don't think it makes much of a difference. I want you to support them ultimately. What about these guys? What can we do with you? I suppose I just leave you there for now. I could maybe have you counter-attack. Yeah. You've got enough men. So maybe in the dawn turn, we'll see what happens if they advance up. Maybe we push back up through here using these engineers and the recon company. Right, I don't need to do that. Over here, let's stabilise our front line. Should have done this last turn, really, I think. You're not doing anybody any good there. Again, you should be across here. Let's form a chain of HQs here. Because if I can get you forward up here at some point, that would be good. Right, they're going to fall back. And it's you. I'd like you in this position. If you're up there, yeah, you would look after both of them. You slide over, you come up into there. You're going down. We're a bit weak looking in here. I could always maybe slide these guys over at some point, or we could bring the Stugs if necessary to reinforce this area. We've got a couple of our 4 Panthers coming in here. Pretty sure it's Panthers. So they'll be able to come over and bolster Brovkov's defences. I think that's it. I think we hunker down for now. Pull back a wee bit here. And just try and resupply, ready for tomorrow's attacks. Yeah, let's end the turn. Lots happening up here. Good, we got the 7th to pull back down here. We've got the HQ and they're supporting them. Stugs are dug in. Everybody around here's dug in. They're not attacking with much, it seems. Nothing happening over here. Looks like fresh units trying to push into this position. Okay, let's move on then. Have a look at this battlefield. And as usual, it'll probably deploy off camera because we do have quite a few units to set up. Let's look up here. Take you off. And well, I'll leave you on for now. Who's this Valkyr? Yeah, you are the 9th company. Right, so the other attacks happening down here where we've got the is it a 3rd Recce company or something? I think so. STRIX are ready. We have Eichner, our Herzl's company up here. These trenches might be useful. If you were in, say there, for example, right, not too bad, depending on visibility. So I think Valker is probably going to hold position up here. Herzl, you're not the strongest. You've had a few casualties in the recent battles. I might just deploy you along the edge of the forest. Do we have it? Oh, yeah, we do have artillery. We got. And obviously the STRIX, can you deploy up there? You can. You can also deploy in here. That's a sort of elevated track there, isn't it? Maybe we have STRIX on either flank. Yeah, we could put platoon of STRIX in here with Valker's company, and the other platoon of STRIX, and their pioneers could hold over here at this homestead. I think that's probably what we're going to do then. So as I said, I'll deploy off camera and then I'll bring you guys back. Right, deployment's done. So as you can see, I've decided to focus in on what should be the main axis of attack. We shouldn't be getting any activity from either flank, but if we do, I think we're able to pivot and take care of it. Let's get back to the map. So what do we have? What I ended up doing was put all my STRIX over to the right here. So one platoon in there, and the other back here. So STRIX are in there and they have decent lines of sight. Again, depending on visibility, so they can engage anything from that flank. Over to the left, and they've got their pioneers in the trenches ahead of them there. Over to the left, we put this is the 15th Recon Company. So we've got some infantry in the homestead there, and then two platoons, very small platoons with their half tracks. Let's see the second one. Right. So again, they've got a bit of sight along the front line there, but they're protecting this left flank just in case. And we also have the Flak 36s in here. So again, a wee bit of vision along the front, but I'm not expecting armour, so I don't really think these guys are going to be used at all. So they're not shooting at infantry. So we've got them protecting the left flank, and then across the front we have all of our infantry from, no, not Valker, Herzl, his company forward here. Valker is back in reserve, so his two platoons are down there. His heavy weapons are all pretty much beat up. Machine guns and mortars are all up in that position in case they can add any fire at all. Some of them have got broken mechanisms, but they should still be capable of firing. We've got some artillery. We have here some LIGs. So they don't have any flares, unfortunately, so I'm just zeroing in for now across the front line, and we'll call in fire as it's needed. our 15cm guns do have flares, so we're starting off with flares coming in basically along here, and thereafter IX barrages where we expect the main attack to come from, and then zero in on these two positions just in case. So that's our deployment. Let's move on. And again, no initial orders, everyone's just going to sit and wait and see if the Soviets do actually come to us. So let's keep an eye out for flares. Ah, we do have flares over here. Right. If necessary, we can bring the Stugs along to support the left flank. What's this? It's a machine gun. But, yeah, I'm a bit surprised if this is where the main attack's coming in from, but as I said, we've got artillery in the buildings here and in the trenches. Ah, we've got an HQ way back in the distance. Can't see where this artillery's falling. Is it ahead of us here? It is. Right. You guys get a heads up. Defensive positions over in the trenches, please. If you can. I want you to fast move across there. Right, we do actually have some... Where's our flares? That's not them. Why did we get no flares coming in up here? That's a concern. Okay, and I think I just saw a vehicle up there. Was it a truck? Yeah, it's a truck. Right. Are you at least shooting? You're still preparing. I'm trying to remember how many flare rounds it had. Wait a minute. That's not right. It said up here that you had plenty of artillery rounds. And we'll see. Right, what happened over here? So getting out of the way into the trenches. No, it's these guys I'm after. Right, you get into defensive positions. You as well. You're all close enough. This guy here, I wonder if he's wounded. Anyway, keep your eyes open. Have you finished zeroing in yet? Looks like it. Okay, well, let's have you focus your fire. Well, now. Here, there's our 15cm rounds coming in. Give me 10 rounds per gun, please. IX is all you have. Is this our flares finally arriving? It just took a long time to fly over, did they? Okay. Anything happening out there? No. Some of our stooks are getting involved, but I think I'm going to bring Runstead and his guys a bit further forward. Could you... fast move, column up to that point, and then attack in line. And hopefully you're not going to get yourself stuck in the trenches ahead of you. Let's watch, see what they do. There's a track here that they should move along. Can't see for smoke, for dust. I thought the dim light was going to be the problem. Okay. No, you. You're still at, calling in fire here. And then your next salve is going to come in along there. That might not be too bad. We can I was going to say we can probably cancel these, but we do have some infantry overhead here. Let's see, would you keep your heads down, please? No need to draw attention to yourselves. The legs look like they're firing up here. And there's some overspill from the 15 centimetres that are... and the edge of their barrage is on the tree line there, for the first one anyway. Okay, Runstead, you did come forward, as ordered. Still moving, right, that's fine. These guys here are a wee bit close actually to where I'd sent you. So Runstead, just stop there. And you shouldn't have to worry, it's only a few of them, 2 or 3. Take them out and then you can push on further. And legs, you could probably do with another fire mission, so how about that? 43 and 50 is good enough. It was 15 rounds per gun. Immediate action. Think about that flank. I'm just going to check where our 15 centimetre rounds were due to land. That's them, right on cue. I might call in some more flares later, just to see what we've got left to mop up. I think the first task of the Schwerefeld Haubitze is going to be dealing with the tree line over there. I think that's Soviet flares going up there. Or maybe it's one of our COs who's the last one. Digs are plenty over here. Let's have you conserve ammo now. Just use your machine guns, please. Right. Legs. What's your line of sight like up there? That's not too bad either. Let's call in some fire there then. 10 rounds per gun just to start with. And they've already offered us a ceasefire actually. When was that? 3:04, 6 minutes ago. 4 minutes, 5 minutes after they started their attack. Well, they started it, so I'll finish it. Let's see. Is it worth sending infantry forward? I don't really think it is. I was thinking of Valker sending his troops forward. But I don't really want to weaken them anymore. So if we have these guys on the run, we might chase after them, but for now, we just leave you as you are. You're still firing. The legs should be ready to drop soon. In fact, you're firing already. And there it is. I did think that sending these guys into defensive positions would have put them into trenches. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I'm so stupid, so naive. I think if we can hold these positions, get these guys dug in, we'll be quite well situated. You're still firing in here. 4 more rounds, 0 in. Actually, I also had these legs. I can't see, but they're CO. What's your line of sight like? Could you call some fire in across there? Maybe. Slowly ticking up. Needs to get to 25%, and then the legs would be able to start firing on that target. Those are different legs from the legs that this guy's spotting for. I think I want to focus in up here, to be honest. Yeah, let's do that again. Yeah, just 10 rounds per gun. Not much happening up there obviously, but we do occasionally get some return fire. Or instead, you just fired your main gun, I saw you. What have you got left? Only 8 high X. And remember that your HQ isn't that close by, so I don't want you to shoot anymore. Let's have you... Don't shoot at will. Don't shoot at infantry. We'll put this back on later if needs be. Use zeroing in there. We can cancel that one. No need for that. And instead, let's come back over here. It's 80 meters. That's 140. It's also 140. That's 90. I think we'll settle for that. Call in 10 rounds per gun. And the legs over here. We'll just bring you back in this direction slightly. You have only 190, you go down to 5 rounds per gun. Although you've only got the 2 tubes. Over 10. Yeah, there is still the occasional, as you can see, return fire coming in from a couple of machine guns back there. So I'm not going to send infantry out into that. Didn't get any activity on either flank. So the legs dropping their fire. I was thinking about more flares, but I'm not convinced actually that the 15 centimeters had any flares. Is it because it was... No, because I was going to say it was at 5 rounds per gun was the order. Maybe I'd left it at 0 in by mistake, but I was pretty sure I'd put it to 5 rounds per gun. Anyway. Is it beginning to get lighter, or is it just my imagination running away with me? Here. Yeah, Kronberg. How about take your vehicles only? I don't like the fact you're picking up some of that infantry there, so do that. You're group 1. Could you attack forward slightly? You have to make sure that you're in decent firing positions, you've got good line of sight. And that is the vehicles I picked. Yes, it is. So I'll let the half-tracks move a bit further forward. Infantry can follow up later, maybe. I think the other half-tracks were seeing these guys fine as they were. Has artillery stopped? Sure has. Right. That's 150s. Let's call in some fire up here, try and take out that machine gun. And we'll down just to 5 rounds each. I'll take you again. $120. 130. I'm going to accept that. 10 rounds. Drop some flares, please. First of all. And are you actually firing? Doesn't look like it. You did get as far as 26%, but I'll say that's not enough. Probably want to stand up, have a better look. What I'd like to do actually is shift that up to there. If you keep calling fire from the legs in that position, that'd be better. And these guys here. Yeah, I think you can see. Well, maybe not, maybe not. Let's send these half tracks there as well. One second one's moving. You're not going to fire? No. Secure over to the left. Artillery's pasting that area now, and you've decided to shoot at those guys. Okay, that's fair enough. As long as you're targeting somebody. Legs. Did they fire there? Just when I saw the red, normally if you see red smoke, that's coming from your legs. There's somebody over there. Yeah, this guy, pretty active still. About here. Hopefully you can still see that. We'll get back to our artillery. And we're just focusing on there. 220, not great. How about just these guys then? That's your targets there. Eichner. I don't think I'm seeing much firing from you. So I'm going to send your infantry forward. Fast move, jump into that trench. And I'm sorry that I've ordered you to do that just as a flare drops. But your machine guns should stay back here, provide you with some covering fire. This guy's trying to shoot carrier pigeons or something. you shooting that truck? Stop now, that'll draw attention to you. If that infantry can get into the trenches there, and hopefully they'll get into better firing positions. Although I'm not convinced, because it looks like there's some rough ground ahead of them. All grass, etc. Oh, is that the... Oh, you're going beyond that into the trenches. Right. If you get in there, that will help, as I said, get into better firing positions. Ahead. Oh, getting immobilised. Like, what the hell happened to you? Probably dead crew. Yeah. Right. What about... So no fire from here. $70... 110. It's a wee bit disappointing. Let's go for 90. Just work your way up that tree line. This guy here's an annoyance. It was an annoyance, now he's a dead thing. You are still shooting at that and then moving back. I think... I'll let you fire off another 4 rounds and then I'll cancel that mission. Right. Eichner's men have made it. It seems. Some of them. Most of them. So, camp. Let's make you group 4. Can you do the same sort of thing? Fast move, and then jump into the trenches. It certainly does look like it's getting lighter. Right. That's fine. Going to this one. Flares, actually, no, I don't want flares. It's lightening up, we don't need them. You. Let's just use the same plot. Back to high X, 5 per gun, call that in. Sure, terrain like here. Let's push you forward to there. That's those half tracks. The other half tracks are over here. Push you forward as well. And then we'll make you will be group 5. You can just recce forward. And you group 6. And again, same for you. And I should actually have you heads up. You idiot. You need to try and reverse out there, obviously. Did you not see that big gaping hole in the ground? There should be prime movers around somewhere for these Flak 36s. So we can recover you, hopefully. Legs, you're probably finished your fire mission. I'm hoping that it could just keep creeping up here. Let's settle for 120. Drop some rounds there. Do I want to keep pushing forward? Or instead, what are you? Right, let's conserve ammo, don't shoot at will, don't shoot at infantry. Just advance up to there. And Lerman never did come back and tell you to stop shooting at things. 1, 2, another one's ahead there. Let's get you, once we can, once we've got the order points, we'll send you further forward as well. And we'll just try and roll these guys up. You leapfrog that other platoon. And as I said, don't shoot at infantry. Did you get out of that trench? You did. Excellent. Well, in that case, I'm going to have you attack along to there, and then up there. Hang on. Yeah, current formation, that's fine. And the legs are firing up here. You are firing as well. I'm going to retask the legs to cover this area in here. 10 rounds each. Eichner, can you covert move to there and then attack up there. Instead, I think you've reached your positions. And these other guys are creeping up behind you. I think we'll let Runestead and his guys advance up to about here. You might even let them open fire again when they get closer. Eichner just wanted to make sure it didn't have you heads down. It's supposed to be covert moving, which I thought would have sent you along the trench. That's why I sent you in this direction to start with. Right, forget whatever the hell you're doing. Fast move back into the trenches. and then move along to there. Get plenty of fire in from these half-tracks now. And the legs will be, well, all that time I've been in binocular mode. Yeah, the legs will be adding to the machine gun fire in that position. So when was it? Was it 4 minutes in they offered the ceasefire? Half an hour ago. Things have gone quiet again. There's not much left in there. So, again, let's have you focus up there. 230 is not very good. 120 is more acceptable. We'll give that a try. And let's put you down to 3 rounds per gun just now. Try and get your accuracy up. You guys, you've got barbed wire ahead of you. These guys here, getting into the positions I set them. Then move you forward in column, 3 columns. Tack up to there, and then view again, 3 columns. I promise I won't send you right into the artillery fire. You are Lerman. Let's send you attacking up there. You just roll right over the top of those guys. It's not cowering. It's wondering where his troops have gone. And you can shoot at infantry if you want. You guys can do the same. Still conserving ammo, obviously. Let's have you move up to here. Single column. And then attack. Again, single column for you. Just keep going, try and if we can take that sector, that would be great. I don't know that we'll manage it unless we send the 15th Recon Company up there as well. Where are what we had actually? Group what? 3, 4. Did I have 5? Yeah, I've got 6 over here, right? Okay. So don't think there's many of you. No. Okay, so there's no point trying to send your heavy weapons forward from that platoon because there's none. Probably none in there either. Well, You can be group 7. And let's get you forward into there. And then see if we can't get you to suppress them as well. Speaking of suppression, can you drop some fire? That would be 5 minutes. Let's do it anyway. 5 rounds per gun, go. And you. You do the same. Still a lot of them there. Now, are you moving forward? Hang on, let's get these guys to come forward. So yeah, move to there and then attack up there. And Runstead and Lerman, are you doing anything at all up here? Or because you're conserving ammo, supposedly, you're not really shooting. Okay, let's have you to line then. You attack up to there. I don't want to go too much further, or we'll end up in their artillery. Yeah, attack a wee bit further forward. Do you have orders to advance? You should do. Right, you're almost in a line. Don't go shooting forward. Let's have you. I attack up to there. Lovely sunrise beginning. Camp. Let's get your guys to come up here, join in the party. That's our legs firing finally. You've still got a while yet. Legs have finished actually, you're still preparing. Okay, I'm going to call off the legs up there. Just actually drop your fire right on that point, 3 rounds only. And hopefully that'll be enough. These halfbacks can then roll forward. Thinking Schiller. Group, what, 8? Let's have you attack up there. And your heavy weapons. Need to take control when doing that. You don't actually have a machine gun, okay. Just come forward in a wee bit, provide cover and fire. These folks here should advance up to there. Oh, hadn't noticed that. I was enjoying myself. Anyway, it looks like we might well have taken that sector. Don't really want to advance into it though. I'd rather just defend, dig in where we were. But just have some nice open ground in front of us. Right, 171 losses in their part, 45 only on mine. Captured 18 infantry, 3 trucks. Okay, and a few infantry left. Lost transport, spotters, scouts. Didn't lose any weapons though. Okay, straight to the operations map. Good. Routed one group, defeated a squad. And this, in fact, is that not just the squad that, or the company that we attacked us from here? So there's probably nothing left there. Alright, and Stugs are involved again. You've got no ammo left. I'm not happy with this. What happened to you? You're just red, you're not actually damaged. That's okay then, sort of. Okay, time for a break. Next time out, we'll fight this next battle and see where that leaves us. But we did manage to take this territory, which is pretty good. But as I said, we're just going to dig in where we are. Hopefully get some repairs done in our tanks. And then we might even think about a counter-attack up into 188.3 again. Anyway, that's for the future. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed that. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.